Good morning and welcome to Adventure Planet, where today I'm back here at the Drayton Manor Resort here in Staffordshire. Now, I was here just a couple of months ago for the Coronation Street Party event back in May. Yeah, it was a really good event. There was an Elton John tribute band, lots of other entertainment and some late night riding. If you've not seen that vlog, check it out. You can find it under the Drayton Manor playlists right here on the channel. Today I've come back to check out Drayton's brand new Summer Nights event. Now, this is an event that runs all through July and August, every single weekend, and each weekend features a different theme with kind of different supporting acts on the Saturday and the Sunday. This weekend it's all about girl power. Yesterday we had a Little Mix tribute band and a live DJ. Today we've got some R&B divas along with that same live DJ. We've also got some late night riding, lots of different themed food and drinks and other entertainment throughout the park. So yeah, really looking forward to getting in and checking this one out. Now, if you're going to come down and check it out for yourself, prices start pre-booked online from about £31, and it's £6 to park your car here. Alternatively, you can just come down on an evening. On a Saturday, gates open at 5 o'clock, that's £20, and on a Sunday, gates open at 4 o'clock for the same £20. Park hours today, 10:30 through until 8 o'clock. If you come down on a Saturday, it's 10:30 through until 9. Yeah, looking forward to this event. Looks really good. I've heard good things about it, so let's head on in and check it out. Welcome back to Drayton Manor. And I thought I'd start my day off today here in Adventure Cove with Maelstrom. Yeah, not very busy in the park as of yet. Of course, there are those evening tickets to buy for this event, so it likely will ramp up a little bit later on, or it could be that the weather is putting people off today. We are expecting some storms and it is pretty windy. Maelstrom with pretty much a walk-on queue today, which is great to see. Still running disappointingly short cycles on there though, which is a little bit of a shame. And the Zero Wave Swinger just opposite there, also with a pretty short queue time. That's practically walk-on, really. Yeah, I do love it here in Adventure Cove, so colourful. All these surfboards out here, looks really good. Maelstrom always looks really, really sharp with all the theming, looks really, really nice. Always kept looking nice and fresh. All the blue fencing around here as well. And as you can see, all the seating around here pretty much empty. Yeah, it's pretty quiet around here. Love this new photo opportunity here though. The I Love Drayton sign, yeah, that's really good. What is it, made up of like crates or something? Like painted up crates. Yeah, love that logo, that's great. And of course the Zamperla Air Race. Let's go take a look. Oh, I do love the Zamperla Air Race here at Drayton Manor. Lots of inversions. Not one if you get dizzy easily. But a great ride nonetheless. And it looks great. And right opposite Zamperla's Air Race, we of course got Tidal Towers. Little kids play area here, all nicely themed as well. And right next door we got some funky fries. Yeah, I do like the old funky fries there. They sell more than just fries obviously, but it's a nice seating area for the adults while the kids play in Tidal Towers. Yeah, really, really good to see. Do love the air race. Does look great. And here comes the beast that is Shockwave. Hey! The 1994 Intamin stand-up coaster here at Drayton, and the only stand-up coaster in the UK. Now, I'm not going to film too much of the park today. Of course, we did do a full park vlog with that Coronation Street event just a couple of months ago, but I will of course report on the operations today and the queue times. Looks like the River Rapids is currently closed. That's not going to open until 12 p.m. And of course you've got Stormforce 10 arcade there as well. And the Hillbilly Shooting Gallery. Yeah, love all the colours around here. The theming that they've done to Shockwave for Adventure Cove really is fantastic. And as you can see, the Adventure Cove River Rapids opens at 12 noon, which is in about 30 minutes time. And just got off a ride on Shockwave then. In terms of the queue, it was only about 10 minutes. However, it did actually go down for almost 15. So yeah, I waited about 25 to 30 minutes for a ride on Shockwave, and Yeah, it's kind of feeling its age now, that one. It is pretty rough, pretty rattly, and pretty uncomfortable. Whether they will turn those trains from a stand-up into a sit-down at some point in the future to try and improve that comfort a little bit, I don't know. Haven't heard anything. Of course, 1994 was when it opened, so it is kind of 30 years old now, pretty much. I do feel like it needs something done with it. It is pretty uncomfortable. Stormforce 10 behind me, no one's riding that today. Not really the type of weather for it. It's pretty windy and it's not exactly warm, mid-July, and we're struggling to see kind of 15 degrees C. It feels like temp at least anyway, so no one on that. It is a soaker, solid 9 out of 10, especially on that backwards drop. And coming out of Adventure Cove now then, just had a second ride on Maelstrom. I thought I'd head into Thomasland now as well, just to have a little look around there. It's worth noting that Thomasland, the rides, not all of them will open until late. It actually depends on capacity of the area. Usually Thomasland shuts a lot earlier than the rest of the park when the park's doing late night riding. So we'll see how that goes today. Winston's Whistle Stop Tour just going across there. I might jump on that today. I don't think I've covered that in the vlog before. Give some good aerial views of the area. Harold's helicopter tours over the back, as well as Cranky's drop tower. It's a great area, this. Although every time I come here, I do just remember how it used to be Robinson's Land a long time ago. Used to have all the kind of fruit shoot bottles around. There was a coaster here as well. I believe it was called the Dragon Coaster, if I remember rightly. Rain's just starting to creep in a little bit now. Hopefully nothing more than a brief shower. Yeah, we'll get on Winston's Whistle Stop Tour. Worth noting as well that, of course, in previous vlogs, if you've seen them, you'll know that I've been completely out of luck when it comes to filming the Thomas & Friends exhibition, which is actually found at the other end of the railway. Well, that is actually in the process of being moved into this building here, the exit to Winston's Whistle Stop Tour. Now, I don't believe that relocation has finished yet. I think it's still ongoing, but yeah, it's no longer at the other end of the railway next to Terence's driving school. You'll actually find it here, which to me makes a lot more sense. Not sure if they will also start moving Terence's driving school down to here as well, as it does all feel very much out the way down that area of the park. It's the Rocking Bull Strode here. And Cranky's drop tower. Yeah, as the rain starts to come in, let's get a ride on Winston's.
Welcome aboard. I'm Winston. Nice.
All right, Winston, how you doing?
I'm the back controls track.
Here we are on Winston's Whistle Stop Tour then. Nice little aerial view of certainly this half of Thomasland at least. Manufactured by Zamperla, this one. It's Birdie Bus down there. Hey. Yeah, the rain's kind of eased off a little bit here now. We're expecting some showers throughout the day though. A little bit of a shame. Like I say, mid-July. There's the show going on over there. Fat Controller and his helpers. Yeah, we'll get a ride on the train down into the zoo area. Worth noting that the zoo still closes at 6 p.m. today. And like I say, the rides in Thomasland won't necessarily stay open until 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on which day you come. It really does depend on capacity here in this area. Harold's Heli Tours. Hey!
Harold on his heli tours.
Of course, you got the shop there as well. Yeah, it's a pretty short ride. This just goes around this half of Thomasland and then back into the station. Yeah, it gives some good views, and of course it's all undercover if it does start to rain.
Let's hit the Sodor cars and a honking hello and away.
And the Sodor cars there. Yeah, vintage car ride from Robinson's Land.
Thank you for helping me with the track inspection today.
And there we go.
Track.
You got a little bit of a leak here though, Winston. And just speaking with a member of staff then, yeah, this still isn't open and no date so far, but this is where you will find the Thomas and Friends exhibition. As actual fact, if you look over, you can see some of the models are in place already. No opening date for this, but this is where it will eventually be. I'm not sure what they'll do with the building over near Terence's driving school, whether they will just completely flatten that or whether that will become something else. But yeah, this is where all those models will be relocated to. And hopefully the opening date will be pretty soon. Let's check out the world's largest Thomas Land shop now. And yeah, it's a great shop. It's really well themed. You've got all the clouds on the top there. And of course you've got the railway tracks that go through the store here as well. And yeah, lots of Thomas merch to buy. Yeah, you've got all the models here and all the plushies. Here he is, the old fat controller. I didn't think we were allowed to call him that anymore, but yeah, there you go. Fat controller. Yeah, lots of Thomas plushies, lots of models around here. There's also clothing here as well. Some pillows, some rucksacks, lots of models. Yeah, this is really great. You get your Thomas rucksack here. Not sure the price on that one. Doesn't look as though there's any prices around. Oh, there we go, $24.99 for the rucksack. Some more pillows. Yeah, we've got some stuff celebrating Thomas here as well. #1 fan. And the kids can crawl under this little tunnel area if they want a little bit of fun while you shop. And lots more clothing options here as well. Where's the adult clothes? I want a Thomas t-shirt. Some more rucksacks and bags. Yeah, all really great stuff in here. And here we are just aboard the train then at Knapford, which takes us down to Tidmouth Holt Station, where you'll find the zoo and Terence's driving school and other little play areas for the kids. Hey, we just missed this one. We'll get on the next one. And of course, right opposite that, we have the entrance to Troublesome Trucks. Little Gerstlauer family coaster. And again, queue line not too bad for that. Probably about 20 minutes or so. Right, let's wait for the next train. And a nice little journey down from Knapford to Tidmouth Holt here then. Yeah, and it is just a one train service for this, so you can find yourself waiting a good 10 minutes while obviously they rotate Thomas around here, getting reconnected up, and then the travel back down to Knapford. And obviously they have to do the same on that end as well, so it can take a little bit of time. If you do miss that train, you can be waiting, like I say, a good 10 minutes for this whole process to kind of be carried out. But yeah, once you're on your way, you arrive here at Tidmouth Holt, and the interesting thing that I've seen here is this is all gated off here. Now through this pathway here is where you would usually get to Terence's driving school and of course the Thomas and Friends exhibition building. However, this is all gated off, and apparently, speaking to a member of staff, the Terence's driving school is no longer in operation. This is all completely barred here, can't get through at any point. So yeah, they got a little they got Terence here by the lake, and yeah, he's all on his own. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they're doing, whether they've just completely decommissioned the ride and it's not going to make another appearance, or whether they will eventually move it down to Thomasland, which, like I said, does certainly make a lot more sense. But yeah, as of today, July 2023, Terrence's driving school is no longer in operation. So yeah, it could be that that whole area of the park just down here is going to be turned into something new, or just completely closed off for the foreseeable future. Yeah, we got the Kinley's tea rooms there as well, and of course we got the Dino Trail in this area, and of course the main part of the zoo as well. There's Thomas just backing up into Annie and Clarabelle there. Yeah, we got some play areas for the kids around here as well, some toilets. Yeah, it's a nice kind of quiet area, really, away from the hustle and bustle of the main park. Mini Beast Manor there. You want to see insects and arachnids. And of course you've got the zoo, the kind of pathway that comes around here with a whole variety and array of animals in there. But yeah, we'll carry on following the Dino Trail. We'll take the walk back to the main park, and then we'll cover the construction update of what's going on the site formerly occupied by Apocalypse. And just to the left of the path as you come up from Tidmouth Halt, then you've got Spencer's Outdoor Adventure Play here, which is a pretty sizable area for the kids to play around in. Lots of slides and various kind of climbing apparatus and stuff here. Yeah, shame about the flooring though. This is just kind of grass and mud here, which looks as though it's seen better days. Yeah, usually in these kind of more modern adventure play areas you would have that soft flooring, like Hey Dougie's Big Adventure Badge at Alton Towers. So yeah, it'd be nice to see this kind of resurfaced at some point in the future, just to give it that kind of soft flooring, which would be good to see. A little xylophone there that you can play on. And of course just up here you've got the Dino Trail. Yeah, always like to see the old dinos. Big old T-Rex there, some pretty big models here, which is pretty good to see. Yeah, I don't think I've really covered the Dino Trail in the vlog before. Yeah, you got all these little boards here. Tells you all about the various species of dino, lifestyle, diets, kind of some interesting facts, the years that they lived in. Yeah, it just kind of comes around this little circle here. Ornithonomus, Styracosaurus. I'm not going to try and pronounce all of these because I'm not quite sure of half of them. Titanus there. Yeah, it is impressive. Yeah, it's just a nice little walk through. Yeah, the little Protoceratops over the back there. And it's not just the dinos that you can find here. I've got some real life stuff as well, like the northern tree shrew. They're just in here somewhere. I don't know if you can see them. Gonna get a reflection on the camera there, but yeah, they're inside there. Yeah, you get a few real life things around here as well. Of course, this is part of the zoo. Big old iguanodon there. Yeah, I'm surprised at how quiet it is today. I think it is the weather that's probably putting a lot of people off today. It is very, very quiet. There's the raptor. Impressive models, these. The size of the neck on this guy. Yeah, fantastic area. And it's always good to see the African crown cranes again, and of course Kirk's Dick, who I can't actually see currently, but yeah, these guys are great. Fantastic haircuts. Hello mate, how you doing? And it's good to know that there is an on-site veterinary hospital here as well, just in case anything untoward happens to any of the animals here, which is always good to see. There you go, East African crowned crane. Great birds. Oh, there's the little Dicks over the back. They're great. Do love a good Dick. And back out of the zoo now then, up to the top section of Drayton Manor, where, yeah, as you can see, the construction walls have been updated over the past couple of months. Under construction, something exciting is coming, and of course it's good to see the teaser for the roller coaster track here on the corner of these hoardings. Yeah, that's really good to see. All just kind of plain brown here though. Got a slightly different one here with AU no peaking. A similar kind of stuff with the under construction, and again, this roller coaster track. Let's take a look on the other side of the fence. And on the other side of the fence then, unfortunately, not much has changed in the last couple of months since I was last here. We got some fences that have kind of been piled up on the left side there, but otherwise not much has changed at all. Of course, ground was broken here with the removal of Apocalypse at the end of last year, which used to kind of stand in this sort of area of the ground here. Yeah, that was removed at the end of last year, much to the dismay of many enthusiasts. But yeah, not much has changed on the other side of this wall that I can see, unfortunately. Yeah, really can't get much of a view, to be honest. I expect that we'll start seeing some work done in this area over the next couple of months, certainly with kind of the flattening of the ground and the foundation work beginning. Of course, it has just been announced recently that we are going to be seeing a new roller coaster which will be manufactured by Intamin, and it will be one of their family launch coaster models, and you can get a kind of preview of what to kind of expect here by going to Intamin's website and checking that family launch coaster model section. They got some pictures of previous rides that they've installed across the world. Yeah, we're expecting it to have a lift hill and at least one launch. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be excited to see this start going in. My only kind of worry, a little concern, is whether they're actually going to theme the area up around it. No doubt the roller coaster itself will be themed, but I really hope that kind of this entire area here, and of course maybe even including the Flying Dutchman over the back, of course Sheriff Showdown, Drunken Barrels here, and maybe even the Haunting that's just here, that all of this is kind of nicely themed in with this area, whatever it happens to be, whether it will be a Wild West area, could they turn it into something a bit spooky to kind of incorporate the Haunting in some way? Yeah, I do hope it's a brand new themed area, just like Vikings and Adventure Cove. I think if a coaster just went in on its own, yeah, it'd be great, and I'm sure it'd all be nicely themed in, but I would like to see an entire new area here as well. And speaking of Drunken Barrels, Sheriff Showdown and the Haunting, all three of those rides down this area of the park are walk-on. Yeah, really exceptionally quiet here. We have had quite a few kind of strong heavy downpours as well in between filming, which I think has cleared the park out even more, to be honest. We'll see if it does get a little bit busier from 5 o'clock when those evening tickets start. However, I think we can get a ride on Sheriff Showdown. Let's see if the audio is working properly this time. And here we are again on Sheriff Showdown. Hey, the screen's working this time. There we go. Hey. Yes, love a bit of Sheriff Showdown. Let's go for a Doom style Call of Duty first person. There you go, the lantern. Hey! Am I going to get a bonus today? I hope so. Yes! Die! Here's the big cow. Oh, yes! Shoot loads of cans. Hey! You got a bonus! I missed that last time. None of that was working last time I came on here. Hey. Die, pilgrim. Oh no. Yes.
You got a bonus.
Got a bonus. Oh no. I can't shoot the other cans. Only one's working. Get him in the toilet. Hey! Oh god, I can't hear anything. I feel like the range on these guns have got a lot worse. Hey, come up again. I need my bonus. Hey!
You got a bonus.
You got a bonus. Come on, chicken. Yes. The chicken's not working. Oh, come on. Oh, my score is one big failure. I'm really concentrating today. But this is terrible. They're not working. No. Oh no, it's going to be a bad score, viewers. Oh, there's no more. I got my last bonus. Hey. 9,500. Terrible. And a ride there then on Sheriff Showdown. Waited about 5 minutes to get onto the ride there, and a pretty lousy score of 9,500. The high score today was over 30,000, but you know, I was filming, that's my excuse. And you know, I'm pretty sure my gun wasn't working again, which is always the case for that ride, hence my very, very poor score. There's no other reason, quite clearly. Anyway, the Flying Dutchman out of service today, no operations on the Flying Dutchman sadly, so we're going to head over onto Accelerator now, which looks like it's got about a 10-minute queue as well. Really good queue times here at the park today. And just had my ride then on Accelerator, the newest coaster here at Drayton Manor, having opened back in 2011. Obviously it's a Vekoma Boomerang and originally opened as Ben 10 Ultimate Mission before being changed to Accelerator when obviously the licensing with the Cartoon Network expired. Yeah, still no entertainment that's actually started for summer nights yet, so I'm going to head across into the Vikings area, grab myself some lunch and see if I can get a ride on Loki. And I've just grabbed myself some lunch then, some chips and a jumbo sausage. And a nice bottle of Oasis, £9.75 this was. I've gone for the bottle of Oasis, but of course you can always get the souvenir Drayton Manor cup for £4.50, which allows you to get cheaper refills all day throughout the park and on future visits as well. Yeah, not too bad for £9.75, and they are really, really tasty. Been really unlucky with the weather today. We've had several really heavy downpours, and it feels as though it's about to start again. We will be heading over into Vikings to get a ride on Loki after this. Yeah, lovely fish and chips. Or sausage and chips. £9.75. Looks like I've got a little friend with some chips. Ah. I'll call you Dwayne. Dwayne the Duck. There you go. Love some chips. And after a beautiful sausage and chips lunch then, it's time to head into the Vikings area. Yeah, great to hear the audio blasting out as per usual, but yeah, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen Vikings so empty on a weekend at 2:15 in the afternoon. Absolutely crazy. Loads of empty seats on Loki. Good to see that working though. That was actually down receiving maintenance last time I came here. Jormungandr off to the left, look like Rory's up there as well. Vikings Rory. Hey! And of course, Thor the Zamper the Disco off to the right. Yeah, this all still looks really nice here as well. All the planting starting to grow up a little bit now. And speaking of Vikings, of course the next event here at Drayton Manor after the Summer Nights Festival is the Vikings Festival, which starts at on the 15th of September and runs through till the 1st of October, and will feature an assortment of acts like fire jugglers, fire breathers, Viking drummers and the like, and lots of other entertainment besides. Great little photo opportunity just here as well. Big Vikings throne. And yeah, while these Zamperla Nebulas don't have the best throughputs, I'm going to grab myself a ride on Loki. And just had my ride then on Loki here in Vikings, and I gotta say, wow, I think I just finished my ride just in time. Look how black it is above us here. It's just about to start throwing it down again, I feel. Yeah, really, really not good. Slemley is open though behind me, and yeah, I think I'm going to have to go and take some shelter here. It really is throwing it down. Oh, wow, middle of July. Good old British summer. And just had my ride on Thor then, the Zamperla Disco here in the Vikings area of Drayton Manor, and yeah, it's a really good ride that. It's one of my favourite Zamperla Discos here in the UK, and both Thor and Loki, Sleipnir, Jormungandr, they all really do fit this area really quite well. The theming, as I've always said, is fantastic here. However, I have to bring in some negativity to the vlog today, as obviously the Summer Nights event was going to be a big part of this vlog. It was the main reason I came here, and after having just spoken to a member of staff, because I thought it a little bit odd that, you know, middle of the afternoon, still no entertainment has actually started, a member of staff has informed me that the event has actually been cancelled. Now, it was cancelled yesterday as well, apparently. Now, it's due to the weather, which is totally fine. Health and safety does always come first. Lots of thunderstorms in the area. It has been particularly bad both today and yesterday. However, what's really disappointing is the lack of communications from Drayton Manor to let anybody know that the event had been cancelled. There's been no email sent out, nothing on their website as far as I can see, nothing on their socials, and no signage at the entrance of the park today to let anyone know that it had been cancelled. Now, it's not just the entertainment that's been canned today, it's also closing at the normal time of 5 p.m, not the extended hours up to 8 o'clock today. So yeah, I feel like that's a huge error on the park's half here, that you know, it's really disappointing that the communication has not been sent out. Of course, we were here just a couple of months ago filming the Coronation Street event, doing a full park vlog. If I'd have known that the Summer Nights had been cancelled, I wouldn't have come here. I would have gone somewhere else, or I would have saved my money. So yeah, really disappointed in the communications from Drayton for this. Yeah, real shame. Usually they're quite on the ball with things like that, but they've really dropped it today, and that's a little bit of a shame. It actually means we've only got just over an hour left of park time now, so I'm going to put in a few more bits and pieces around the park, and then we'll be wrapping up today's vlog. And of course, the Summer Night entertainment, when it does actually happen, is on the same stage as the Coronation Street event entertainment was. Of course, we've got a live DJ that's up there at the moment, which is good to see. Accelerator going in the background, and we've got some entertainment here as well. Hey, how you doing? There you go, spinning the ball. Look at that, great stuff. Hey, he's got a box of magic tricks over there as well. Look at that. But yeah, it's the same stage here, but yeah, as you can see, no R&B Divas today, which is a little bit of a shame. What have we got here?
The guy with the camera, we got this tricks.
Oh, here we go, yeah, let's do some tricks. What have we got? There we go. Hey!
Got this, do a good trick! I can't do good ones. Do good ones.
Oh, there you go, look at that. Fantastic. Hey!
It's alright! Here we go, let's try it.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
2 for 1.
What?
Oh, there we are. Look at that, fantastic. Hey.
Got a clue.
How high can you go? Hey, well done. Great stuff.
It's a miracle.
And you do still have the Thomas & Friends 4D Theatre here, bubbling boilers still showing. Yeah, shows start from 10:30 a.m. and are every 30 minutes. Yeah, good little show that if you've not seen it before. And of course, you've got the grab and win arcade machines here as well. And then we'll go and take a look in the gift shop just down here on the right, see if they got any new merch. And the only Summer Nights merch that they actually have here at the park are these shirts. They've got the nice colourful Drayton Manor logo on the chest there, and the Summer Nights logo on the back. Yeah, they're quite nice. Not embroidered or anything. Not quite sure how long that will last in a wash, but yeah, it's not too bad. They've also got these hats down here as well, which are really nice. Same logo on the front there. Nothing else on there, just plain black hats, and that's £20 for the shirt and £15 for one of the hats. Yeah, not too bad, but yeah, that's all they've got for the Summer Nights event. And they've also got the Drayton Dream here, the exclusive slush of Summer Nights for £4.95. Not quite sure what's in it. Looks like strawberry, blueberry, maybe vanilla or something. I have no idea. However, they're not actually serving it because, of course, the event's been cancelled. Not that I'm bitter. And the day has brightened up a little bit now, and I've had lots of re-rides around the park today, including 3 rides on Shockwave. And here comes the beast right now. Oh. Into the zero G roll, and to be honest, that vertical loop and the zero G roll are where the ride seems to be the most uncomfortable. However, it's still a great ride. That I'm going to jump on the rapids now, as I haven't been on these yet. Good to see the fountains working today. Yeah, you don't get too wet on these. There is one fountain, it's kind of quite close there, that's kind of dripping a little bit. However, it'll be all right. Good ride this, and looks a lot better since the reefing. Let's jump on. And just had my ride on the river rapids then, and yeah, not wet at all, just a little bit of a spray from the fountains right towards the end of the ride then. As we come to the end of the day here at Drayton Manor, just 15 minutes left of park time, I'm going to get my last ride in on Maelstrom, classic Intamin gyro swing. Always make this the last ride of the day if I can here at Drayton Manor. Let's get on. And that is going to bring the vlog to a close here at Drayton Manor then, with 3 back-to-back rides on Maelstrom. Really good on-ride policy there, that if there's no queue, they just let you stay on. And yeah, 3 back-to-back rides on Maelstrom, which is great. Really, really good ride. And yeah, the queue times today, very, very low. It's been a very, very low park capacity day. Hard to tell on operations because of that low park capacity. However, it's been great to get on all the rides here, multiple re-rides on many of them. And yeah, you know, I really do love Drayton Manor. It's a great park. However, I'd be lying if I said that it hasn't all been completely overshadowed by the fact that the Summer Nights event, the main reason that I came here, has been cancelled. And yeah, there's a lot of very unhappy people here in the park today that I've spoke to. Again, for the reasons that I stated before, had no clue that the event had actually been cancelled. It's a surprise and it's a shame. You know, like I say, you know, if I'd known the event had been cancelled today, I would not have come down. I would have gone somewhere else or saved my money. Hey, is my little friend back? Hello, mate, how you doing? Yeah, I'm closing off the vlog, fella. Ducks. Yeah, so that's kind of overshadowed the whole kind of day here. We've been unlucky with the weather as well. You know, it started to clear up a little bit towards the end of the day, though. There's a few clouds around, but there's no rain forecast or storms forecast. So why they're closing the park at 5 p.m. like they are and not letting it go over until 8 p.m., which was the original close time, I'm not too sure. You know, it's put a damper on the day, to be honest, in a literal way. And both figuratively, and like I say, there's a lot of people that are unhappy. It's just, you know, Drayton Manor, really, really poor communications. Something on the socials, something on their website, or an email to those that have purchased tickets would not have gone amiss, and would have saved, you know, a lot of the aggro that has happened today. However, it is what it is. The next event here, like I say, is of course Vikings Festival. That starts in September 15th through to October 1st. So hopefully we'll have a bit more success on that. I fully expect the Summer Nights event to continue next weekend. Again, barring the weather, I would advise that you absolutely check with Drayton Manor to be sure. Email them, DM them in their socials, make sure the event is going ahead before you do actually make your way down to the park. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what Drayton Manor do in 2024 with the new coaster, of course. Like I say, nothing happening on the construction site at the moment. Still the same as it was a couple of months ago, but of course we do know now that it is manufactured by Intamin and will be a family launch coaster, and I think will be a really great addition to the park, the 5th roller coaster here and their newest since 2011. I just hope that they do theme the area up around that coaster as well. That's it from Drayton Manor. I must apologize that, you know, I put out there that I was going to cover the Summer Nights event. Unfortunately, this was the only day I could come down here to do it, so it does mean I am going to miss that event now. So apologies if you were, you know, waiting to see what that event was all about. I will try and get down to cover Vikings though in September. In terms of the next vlog coming up though, we're going to be at a park that is celebrating its 180th birthday. It is, of course, the oldest park here in the UK, Black Gang Chine over on the Isle of Wight. That will be coming up next right here on Adventure Planet. But until then, I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy riding everybody. I'll see you on the Isle of Wight.